post anything.
I did. I just recently posted something like last weekend. I posted 3 videos. 4 videos actually.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Which way? Left?
Yeah, we're going left.
That's the quick way. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, I want to make those YouTube videos where people are just like walking around.
My friend, my
Japan.
coworker does that. Parents. He did a lot of that, but I didn't get. Apparently, people use that to fall asleep.
Yeah, I like it. Except for I think I have an interesting personality, so I'm gonna talk and yap during the entire time.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's my twist. That's my spin on it.
Okay. Is it coming out the way you want it to come out?
Yeah, I made quite a few funny jokes when I made those videos, but I don't know. Some people will probably find me annoying. Because a lot of people, when they make these kind of videos, like they don't want you to talk. They want you to like shut up, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's also a lot of people who are bored by those videos because they want to hear something. They want like a story to it more than just walking around.
Okay.
So that's my thinking. Actually, they got views really fast, like faster than any other video I've ever made. I think they have like 100.
100 views, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, for YouTube,
Like after like a day. It was like after a day. But then it like quickly slowed off.
you just need to promote it better. Hashtags, posting at the right time, all that stuff.
Yeah. I hear that stuff doesn't actually really work.
So it's all about the algorithm, I guess. If once your video posted,
You just make videos that people want to see. I think that's really what you got to do.
How are those people going to find you? That's the thing. You need to find you. So it matters how you name the video.
You have to find there's like it's like anything really. You find an untapped market and then you go after that. So you want to find something that isn't completely oversaturated and appeal to those people. That's why I'm doing it where I'm talking instead of just being completely silent. I think I'm funny. I think I'm interesting.
How long are the videos?
Like hours.
Hours?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's your channel called?
It's Zach Kuhn.
Zach Kuhn. Why
Yeah.
Kuhn?
Huh?
Why Kuhn?
Because it's not racist, I swear. No, but so essentially in Japanese they have a lot of like honorifics titles that they use at the end of people's names.
Yeah. Like
Kuhn is one of them.
Yeah, okay.
When I was living with my host family, the first time I was living in Japan, I had a little brother. He was 2 years old. He heard his mother say my name, and then he interpreted it as Zach-kun. She said Zaka-kun, which means Zach-kun, right?
Okay.
But he heard Zach-kun, which means Za-kun.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, if you did an English translation, it would be like saying, young Mr. Zach.
Young Mr. Zach.
Or young Mr. Zach.
So can I use that to address some of my students? Like, hey, that's Yumi Kun.
You should say son.
Isn't it Chan? I heard someone say Yumi-chan. Some students say that, especially young kids. Like,
If you're really friendly with them, you call guys kun and you call girls chan. But I've never used it.
Girls is Chan, boys is Kun.
It's actually really complicated. Sometimes they refer to boys as chan. It's so. I don't get it. Yeah. I just recommend saying san.
Yeah, I say son too. Safe. And also they like it, especially if you use the last name. like, hey, it's Miwa-san. And they're like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
When I talk to Japanese people that are like my teachers or something, I'll say san. Or no, I'll say sensei. But if I'm talking to like other people that I don't know really well, I'll use san. I don't really call anybody kun or chan. When I was walking by, actually, there was this car that had its door open.
A door.
Yeah, it had its door open in the pouring rain. I kind of wish I was recording then, actually, because that would have been nice to get on recording. I think we're going to pass by it.
That's crazy, right?
Either that or we already passed by it. Yeah.
No, that's a Nissan.
There's not that one.
Look at this house. You don't see that.
But it was like, I don't know, man. In Japan, like, they leave their freaking doors open. They leave their keys in the ignition. It's crazy
But
to
it's
me.
safe, right? Like,
Yeah, no, it's a high trust society, right?
it
So
is. I mean, you found the bag and you returned it in the police station. You didn't even look inside for money.
I did look inside, but not for money. I think you're not supposed to look inside though.
Yeah,
I looked inside to see if there was like anything that would like identify who it belonged to.
You didn't find anything, right?
No, there's nothing. There's literally nothing except for.
It was
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been that it was some like trash and he just decided to throw it under the bench. It was either trash or it was stolen. It definitely wasn't lost. That's the. No, that's not it. Wait, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Was it? No.
Maybe you thought it was open.
No. I just couldn't remember because it was at an angle. It was a black car angled like that, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't a fence there.
By the way, dude, I want to ask you something.
What? It's that one right there.
Where? The white one?
It's that black one right there.
This is a black car. Oh shit, that's blue. No?
It looks pretty black to me.
Oh yeah, that's black.
Yeah, its door was just freaking open. I shut it. I feel like Jesus right now. What were you saying? You were gonna say something?
I wanted to like ask you, like, what the hell were you arguing with your dad for? Like, your dad sounded pretty pissed, like.
He wasn't pissed off.
Yeah, but he was like, you don't know everything, Zach. You don't know everything, okay? You're not right about it. And I was like, damn, dude, what did you do?
No.
What happened? What were you guys?
No,
like,
we were talking about.
No, I heard everything, but the conversation started with you guys talking about, like, I think, political talk. It was political
Yeah.
talk. And then...
No, we weren't fighting.
Japan,
We weren't fighting.
I know you guys were fighting, but it sounded like he was getting pretty...
No, my dad's passionate. He's passionate
Well,
about.
I think it's because he can't get his point across to you. And then you kind of like reject his points, like, hey dad, like, no, dad,
Nah.
no. I was like, dude, you say that to your dad? If I said that to my dad, I would be dead.
No, my dad really respects my thoughts and opinions on things. He actually comes to me to get my ideas on things.
Why was he like...
The reason he was saying that he doesn't. No, he wasn't saying that I wasn't right. What he was saying was that nobody can know what's going on because.
about Jesus Christ. Only God can know.
Yes. No, I was saying that only God can know. Because.
I heard...
No, he did say that after he agreed with me. Because I said. He said that only Satan knows. Right?
He said Satan knows?
Yeah, he said Satan knows everything that's happening in like the secret society or whatever, like the Illuminati or something. I'm like saying Satan doesn't know as much as God. That's what we got into an argument about. And then I convinced him that God knows more because God's omnipresent.
Okay.
You know, so and he has infinite knowledge. So even Satan doesn't know everything compared to God.
How did the argument end? Like,
It wasn't really an argument.
I mean, it was a heated, whatever it was, man.
He wasn't heated. He was just passionate about what he was talking about.
Like,
No,
you
it
have
wasn't.
no idea. I could hear a guy, he was really like, ugh, this kid, ugh.
That's not true at all.
Maybe I interpreted it wrong, but
You
damn,
did.
man.
You did.
Hey, you want to check out the Gayo store? Right there. I mean,
Yeah,
what's the
sure. For
rush?
this video, yeah.
You can go inside.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can record it.
Just be like, you know,
Ooh, look at that.
look at what?
How beautiful the light of the cars is against the raining street.
It is nice, yeah.
You know, I love the rain, man.
I know. I'm surprised that you even brought an umbrella.
Huh?
'Cause
No,
I know
definitely.
how you are at-
When I was younger, I would go. Where I'm from, rain is very rare. So yeah, people don't even usually have umbrellas. Most people don't have umbrellas. And when it rains, the rare times it does, they just walk out in the rain without an umbrella. But it's not usually a problem because in America, you don't spend much time commuting outside.
Yeah.
You're usually in a car. You know, you can't get rained on when you're inside a car. Unless if you're that one guy who had his door open, I guess.
Yeah.
But other than that,
What's your channel called? Zach Coon?
Zach Coon, yeah, Zach Coon, Zach Coon 444.
Okay. Why don't you name it something pretty like catchy or like, oh, the Walking Ranger, the Walking.
Oh, my channel's gone through so many names, but I decided to settle with Zach Coon 444 because,
So, did you buy that in Japan? The camera?
yes.
Why did you get that specific camera?
Um,
DJI Osmo, I think it's
it just seemed to make the most sense.
It's compact, it's easy, it's quick.
This one's pretty cheap.
How much is that? Like 50, 60?
It was pretty good for the price. I don't remember the exact price, but the next model after it, like the newer models, were all way more
So
expensive.
that's the older one.
Yeah, but it's
This one doesn't slide? It doesn't have a sliding screen?
it does.
But record, you have to pick it up like that, right?
Yeah, so this one's like the 2 or something. But it was pretty cheap, so that's why I got this one. I think I'm recording in 2K.
And when you upload on YouTube, it uploads in 2K? Because I know there's a setting
1080p.
on YouTube.
I probably should upload in 4K or whatever, but like the thing is, if you know anything about video editing, you know that editing videos that are like higher than 1080p is a pain in the ass.
It takes a lot of like, what, byte rate and stuff?
It takes a lot of, well, it gets laggy when in the editor it gets laggy, but also it takes way longer to process when you're trying to, export it.
Shit. I have work to do.
This place called Gayo. That's fine. Nobody's gonna steal it. Right. So 7-Eleven no mono. I think she thinks that you're like steal something. I don't know. Which doesn't make any sense. They don't put anything in these boxes, do they? Do they?
No, they don't put anything.
They can't steal shit. Actually, I think they don't assume that. Like, they don't assume people are gonna steal.
Unless they see someone sketchy. I don't know. Hey, you speak Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean that's a per month price?
What?
2728?
What? 2728?
Yeah, that's 2,000.
Shon
What does that mean?
says shohi no jotai ni yori ze waribiki. It's jotai waribiki. Jotai waribiki. What does that mean? It says it's like situational Situational. What's that called in English? Discount.
So you get a situational discount.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means. Situational discount. I don't know what that
Sure,
means.
that's what it says. I think
That's what it says.
If you're paying monthly for it, you can pay.
It says Jotai Waribiki Gaku.
I think that's what it says.
Yeah, I don't get. Like, I can read it. I know what the words mean, but I don't understand what it means.
Once you get an airbed,
I like my futon, man.
supports 100 kilos, you can drive that one.
Bro, I can sleep on, like, rocks. It's hard, though. Oh, my gosh. I'm remembering
This is my shirt.
when I was working at summer camp. Just sleeping on those rocks, man. Hard. Gotta be careful. I don't want to have to censor anything. One Piece.
You can practice your Japanese with this, right?
I could,
Buy a DVD player.
but
Oh wait, it's a comic book.
yeah, it's manga.
That's crazy. Oh shit, it is, but there's no English.
Yeah, it's a problem, isn't it?
If you replace the TR with an N, you have yourself a lawsuit.
I lost it.
You know what I'm saying? You know. I didn't know they had like comics. Oh, actually, maybe this is English because it says jump.
Yeah, actually, that would be what I'd come here for because I just
Oh, no,
Hey.
it's in Japanese.
Black Clover. Do you like manga?
If it's in English, yeah, but it's hard to get those. They don't have English there. So, I mean,
You're always watching like American stuff.
why would they have English? You know what I mean? It doesn't translate well, like the delivery. If you were reading
Man,
it,
honestly, most of my life I watched anime with dubs.
it was like the American actors trying to portray the emotion. It
Yeah.
didn't really work.
I didn't care. No, I'm gonna be honest. Goku's voice in the dub is way better than Goku's voice in the original Japanese.
I agree with you, 'cause I watched the Japanese one, and it sounds really good. Man, this is really good.
Man, they even sell snacks here. That's crazy. Seems a bit unrelated, but I think these are just card holders, right? No, oh yeah, these are trading cards that we can.
It's their version of NFTs, yeah?
Yeah. People will literally come and they'll buy these and they'll be sold out in like a day. In like hours. Like 2-3 hours. All gone. Because people resell them. They scalp them. But they don't make much money off of it, man. Should walk around a bit more. Check that thing out. Wow. This is some old stuff, man. And they also sell pillows for some reason. You want to buy it? Be your guest, man. Buy your own camera. Oh yeah, you don't have any money right now. You can't buy anything.
You put me on blast, man. But that's the shit. What are you talking about, man? Hey, man, let's go. You done?
Yeah. What's that?
Actually, I want to check out the X-rated station. I'll be back.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna go walk around, okay?
How long are you gonna be?
Like maybe an hour.
Okay. Should I leave you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go walk around. See you, man. I think this one's mine. He wants to look at the X-rated section. If you guys want to see that, unfortunately, you're gonna have to come to Japan yourself because I'm not recording it. Too much blurring, and what's the point anyways if you can't see it? All right. Whoa. Wind is strong. Wow. Look at the rain coming off of that building. The wind is strong. Hold on, let me change my camera settings. First person view. Okay. I feel like the way the button presses are set up is wrong. I wish I could customize it. Maybe I can. I'll find out. Look at this big open sand lot. Whoa. Woo! The wind's trying to steal my umbrella from me. That's probably the biggest car I've seen. American Jeep right there. A Wrangler. Actually, that car is pretty big too, to be fair. My roommate seemed a little bummed out that I ditched him to come walk around, but I don't know. I didn't want to make him beholden to my winds of change. I just want to walk around in random directions. That's what I want to do. If you're walking around in Japan, I recommend you get some waterproof boots like mine. You actually don't see these kind of shoes very often. It seems like a lot of people don't wear waterproof shoes, even though it's always raining all the time. It's pretty incredible. But they usually do have like these large soles that give them like a couple inches in height. They're just made out of rubber or something. I call those shoes clonkers. They look like moon boots. I don't know. I should probably go walk around in where all the people are, right? I feel like half the people who watch these videos, they just want to see People walking around in areas where all the pretty Japanese girls are. Anybody in the comments, if anybody's watching this video right now and they have some thoughts or input about what I should do with these videos, I guess go ahead and say something. If you even exist. I'm not sure if you do, but if you do, feel free. I may or may not completely ignore them. I probably will just be like, no, actually you're wrong. Actually, no. I have a tendency to be that way. I wonder how the rain sounds on this video. You know, when I was making those Hokkaido videos, I was really afraid that you weren't going to be able to hear what I was saying, like, at all, because the wind was really strong. But it turned out that the microphone on this thing is pretty great, but we're going to see if it's great enough for this, because it's so freaking loud, man. Loud wind and rain. And my feet are dry, but my legs are soaked. I need to get some pants, some rain pants, like maybe some, I don't know. Do they make rain pants? I was thinking of snow pants, but I don't need to walk around with snow pants on, I don't think. Snow pants are too thick, and I don't know if they really are good for rain. I've got a rain jacket on, but I've got these just normal sweatpants on right now. Ooh. I need to check if I have all my stuff. I got all my stuff. Let's keep going. Look at that. Yeah, so actually today I had an interview. I think it went pretty well. I'm probably going to be working at Gusto starting next week. If you don't know what Gusto is, it's kind of like Denny's, but the food comes out on a robot with a little kitty face. Sometimes. Actually, it seems like a lot of the time they just bring it out the normal way. Whoa. It looks like tourists, I think. I'm not sure. This is Nagoya Station. This is the biggest station in Nagoya, if you can believe it. Though I think people they actually call it Mae-eki. Mae-eki. I don't know why they call it Mae-eki. Famous station. I don't know. Which way? Left or right? Right is the smart way to go. Let's go right. Left is gonna have but that's right. That's what you guys want to see. You want to see the people. I forgot. See, I generally try to avoid being around tons of people. I think I might be agoraphobic or something. Agoraphobia is hard if you live in Japan, man. I'm just gonna tell you right now. So I try to avoid going where there's tons of people. I like the nature. I like the woods. But I know what people want to see is the place where there's tons of people, because it gives people something to look at. You know, I think really people like to look at other people. There's something enjoyable about it. Just staring at people. Especially if you're American, I can see why you would want to go see what the girls in Shinjuku look like. Nagoya's version of Shinjuku is Sakai. I already took a video there, but I didn't go to the section where all the crazy stuff is. They have a red light district there. I just stayed in like the park like area. Alright, I'm gonna walk through the station. You gotta be careful with these girls with umbrellas. They'll get their umbrella water on your shoulder. because they're short, so they hold their umbrellas at a low height. It's just the right level to run off onto my shoulder. Yep, the floor is pretty wet. Gotta be careful. You know, in Japan they have these little floor grippy tile things everywhere. They're everywhere. Japan is their infrastructure is all built around water and rain. So you'll see these things all over the place. You also see like little holes in the wall where water can run off onto lower levels, and it all filters back into main water routes like rivers. It's ingenious. If you want to get out of Nagoya and go to some place like Tokyo or Kyoto or Osaka, this is the place you come to. They have a Starbucks here, so that makes it 2 Starbucks. They have 2 Starbucks here. There's another one right over there in the same building, man. Japan loves quantity over size. You go to America, they have a massive Walmart, but all the Walmarts are far away from each other. But here, they have small, like convenience stores, but they're like every 5 blocks. Kindoke, golden clock. Kameo's wrong. The Starbucks is probably on the opposite side of the building. Alright. All the people are over this way. Excuse me, I'm going into the horde. What a fucking mess, dude. Go this way. Oh, there's also a Starbucks over there too. My camera. Recenter, please. There we go. Over there. Oh shit. Oh, oh. Strong winds, man. Let's go under here. I like it though. I love it. Other people hate this kind of weather. I love it. But you know, the only reason you can afford to like a weather like this is because you can just go inside and take off your clothes and put on dry ones at the end of the day. If you go camping, this weather, nah man, it ain't it. I'm going to the party area this close to Nagoya. I'd say I'm almost there. There's no cars. I'm just gonna cross. I was looking around for a light like a dumbass. They put a light on every dang block. You know, there'll be literally like alleyways that have lights on them for some reason. Don't cross this alleyway unless the light is green. And the craziest part is that people actually don't cross it. Like, why the hell not? It's basically like an alleyway. Not exactly an alleyway, but like in the future maybe I'll show you an example. I know of one that's close to my house. This place is kind of interesting. But there's not going to be people over there. I don't think. Let's go this way. There's a lot of people coming from that direction though. Maybe there's people over there. Whatever, let's go this way. Man, they're always building something. That's one thing I love about Japan, man. They're always building something. You're always walking by something that's in progress of being built. It really makes it feel like a developing, like it's actually developing. If you, at least where I'm from, it feels really rare when something is new or being built. Or if something is being built, it takes like 10 years. I'm from Spokane. There's this highway that they're building in Spokane. It runs into the I-90. And I swear they've been building it my entire time I was living there, my whole life. They've been building that highway. And it doesn't even look like it's half finished yet, to be honest with you. I don't even know how they're going to finish it. I don't even see, like I can't even project in my mind how it's going to be completed, because it just looks like it's going off into nothing. But here they build crap fast, man. Right next to my school, they built a Lawson. It started before I got here, and it finished like 2 months ago or something. So fast. They built it so fast, man. And now I go there like almost every morning to get some breakfast before I go to class. Man, I need friends. I'm such a lonely fuck. I've got friends, but like, I want Japanese friends. I need to use them. I need to use them like pawns to master my Japanese language. I'm a user and a manipulator. I only use people when I stand to gain. Anyways. Omoshiroi. Perhaps let's go this way. I think there's a Mexican restaurant down the street. And maybe that's a Brazilian restaurant. I don't know. I don't even know what Brazilian food is like. I don't know if I've ever even seen it in my life. I'm sure it's fine. There's always something interesting to look at for me. I wonder if I'll ever get bored. Probably. You know, things are novel and then they're not. I could smell his alcohol breath from like all the way over here. It was crazy. Strong alcoholic breath. Made me want to drink. Did I come from this? Did I come from this way? I don't know. I might have just walked in one big circle. I remember that sign. Yeah, I just walked in a circle. That's fine. Let's go this way. Like, look at all these, there's all these restaurants. I believe these are all separate restaurants. I just don't understand it because it's like, how do people even find these restaurants? You have to like come in through this back way that no one's going down. And then you see these options. And if you decide, and you probably won't decide to eat here, but if you do decide to eat here, you have all these different options. And so it's like, really, I can't imagine these restaurants make very much money, man. I just can't imagine there's enough customers. The philosophy's completely different to how American restaurants are. If there's too many restaurants in one area, you don't want to put your restaurant there. too much competition. I don't get it. But somehow, I mean, they have to be able to do it somehow. My guess is that they don't have to pay much for the place. Or they get some kind of special benefits as a restaurant. I don't know. It costs a lot to own a place, and wow. Look at this. That's a haunted building right there. No one can tell me that there isn't at least 5 yokai inside that building. Do you see those windows? Really quite nice window art, to be honest, for such a crappy building. Amazing. I have to recenter this thing a lot. It really likes to look up when I want it to stay straight. Look at those wheels, man. Those are some masterful, massive wheels. Masterful, not masterful. That's the wrong adjective. Massive. I think my brain's a little bit dead right now, to be honest. My roommate says he had a terrible day, but I had a good day. I had a pretty good day. I wish I could flip it around faster. It's kind of... Ooh, my hair looks weird. All right. The guy coming up behind me scared me. I thought he was running up on me. I swear I'm not Johnny Somali. Don't hit me, please. It is kind of like strange though, you know, walking around with a camera in your hand like a dumbass. Everybody's kind of looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing, weirdo? That or it's completely in my head and actually nobody gives a crap. You can smell the alcohol, man. They reek. They're all looking away from me too. I can smell it from here. It's a Friday night, by the way, so that's why they all are out drinking. At the end of the week, salarymen go out. These business people, they go out and go drink together at places called izakaya, which are like bars, I guess, like Japanese style bars. This is called nomikai, drinking party is what it translates to, the best. But it's specifically like a business thing. Japan has a very bad drinking culture, actually. I don't like it. One time, I saw a guy laid out flat on the street, and there was people surrounding him, and they were trying to make sure he was okay. They called the ambulance. Ooh, check that out, a skateboard. All right, so they called an ambulance. The ambulance was coming down the street, and then I started walking away, minding my own business. Down the road, as the ambulance was passing by, there was a drunk guy getting into a car, and everybody was trying to stop him from driving. Like there was like people crowding around his car, pushing on the car, trying to prevent him from leaving his driveway because he was drunk. I'm like, wow. They got a drinking culture, for sure. But I wonder how it compares to Ireland or Scotland. I hear they like to drink too. It smells kind of good though. I won't lie. It smells kind of good. Whatever alcohol it is they're drinking, it's good. It's good, man. It's good alcohol. It smells like sugar. Okay, I might be lost. Whoa. Where am I? I thought I knew where I was, but it turns out I don't. It's okay, I'll go till my camera dies, and then I'll go home with Google Maps. Wow, man. I don't know how I got lost like that. I thought I had this place down. Ooh. Smell that poopy smell. It smells like deviled eggs. Oh boy. Nioi. Oh boy. You know, I always heard, before I moved to Japan, I always heard, oh, Japan smells so good. Oh, the smell of the trees and the clean air. No. Not really. Maybe when you go out to the countryside or something, or somewhere else, but not Nagoya. Nagoya smells like poo. Bro, I am so lost. Where the heck am I? I feel like I've been here before, but I don't know. I'm in Nakamura. According to that sign, I'm in Nakamura. I could just easily look on my phone and find out, but that's not fun. Man, you gotta love it. Karaoke place right next to a karaoke place, right next to a karaoke place, right next to a karaoke place. So on and so forth. What way? Man, I wish there was more border collies in Japan. You know, most of the time, either they'll have like a small little lap dog, like a toy poodle type thing, or they'll have a Shiba Inu. And Shiba Inus, I used to think Shiba Inus were cool till I came to Japan. Like, probably half of them have behavior issues. They're not a good breed, man. They're like mean. My friend's Shiba Inu even bit me. I was so upset about that. I was just like trying to pet it on his head and bit my finger. Speaking of dogs, man, this camera. Oh, hey. I know this place. This is the hospital I stayed at, or hospital, the hotel. This is the hotel I stayed at my first night in Japan. The first time I came to Japan. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's different. But it had a red little awning like that one did. What? Where am I? What station is this? We're gonna find out. I think my feet are starting to get a little bit wet. I can feel the little suction coming off of my socks. Having a good time. Man, it must be so nice having friends. Man, what is this place? Is this Nagoya Station? This might be Nagoya Station. I can't tell. I almost crashed into that guy. It's the 3 button presses. That's why it's so slow to turn around. I wish it was only 1 button press or something, because I would like to flip the camera around a bunch and make a bunch of jokes of where the punchline is my face. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good, I think. This cannot be Nagoya Station, but it looks almost identical. I don't think it is, though. Am I? I could have just like looked at the door probably. Probably set on the entrance. Oh my gosh. I remember that walking past that Starbucks. This is Nagoya Station. No way. How did we get back to the other side of Nagoya Station? That's wild. That is wild. How did I do that? I don't even... Hold up. Yep, there it is. There's the golden clock. I thought I went that way. But somehow we got back that way. Oh God. It's a good thing I'm not walking through the woods right now, because oh boy, if I got lost in the woods like as bad as I just did here, you know, I was a Boy Scout, but I guess it didn't really help me much in the end, because I got no sense of direction. What the heck? Back into the thick of it we go. Actually, underneath this place is a giant labyrinth of underground tunnels. Maybe I should go down there. I can make another video about that. Right there, that's where I went. And somehow I managed to wrap all the way back around to the other side. Walked in one big freaking circle. Crazy. Uh-oh. She's crossing the red light. No. Probably right now everybody's heading home. So I should probably head home too, honestly. The people, I know I already mentioned this, but I have a strong theory, or at least I think it's strong, that the people who watch these kind of videos, a big portion of them only want to see it because of they want to stare at the people in the videos. I could just be projecting though. It's too slow, man. My reaction speed on the flipping of the camera is way too slow. Because I gotta click it 3 times. And I misclicked it and centered the camera instead of... Because if you click it 2 times, then it centers. 3 times it flips around. One time I think it changes camera mode. Oh my gosh, so confusing. Actually, let's check. What does it do if I click it 1 time? Oh, great. Nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing happens. As far as I can... Yeah, nothing happens. So, click it 3 times. Click it 2 times. But if you click it 1 time, nothing happens. I want to change that so bad. There's got to be a way to change it. All right. Pretty good video, pretty good. I think. Maybe it's bad. Maybe it's actually garbage video. I don't know. Dislike it. Dislike bomb it, actually. I don't care. I think it's good. You can screw off with your opinions. And no, I'm not gonna edit it. And yes, I'm probably gonna put an AI generated subtitles over it again, like I did on the last 4 videos. But yeah, anyways. Peace out.